Welcome to Grand Prairie Update. I'm Terry Briggs.
And I'm Don Johnson. Here's what's happening in your city. The West Nile virus is in Grand Prairie. Officials report a mosquito collected from a city trap tested positive for the virus. As a result, the city will be ground spraying the neighborhood where the trap is located on Thursday night and Friday night. The spray area includes Gramley on the north, South Beltline Road on the east, Marshall Road on the south, and Southwest 3rd Street on the west. Residents in this area are advised to stay indoors, keep pets inside, and cover fish ponds during the spraying. The back-to-back spraying is part of the city's new West Nile response plan that includes contacting residents by phone and using social media.
Via our email system, our website, the city's Facebook page, the Twitter accounts, but also, most importantly, through the city's reverse 911 system. And so what we need is those citizens who may not have a home phone anymore, maybe they've just gone to a cell phone system, we need them to go to our city's website and register their phone numbers.
Last year, the virus killed 36 people in North Texas, including one local resident. That's why it's important to keep following these steps to fight the bite. Drain pots, buckets, and patio furniture. If you own a swimming pool, run the filter and treat for algae. Wear insect repellent that contains DEET because it works the best against mosquitoes. Avoid going out at dusk or dawn when mosquitoes are feeding. If you are outside during those hours, try to wear long sleeves and pants. For more information and tips to fight West Nile virus, go online at gptx.org/fightthebite.
As summer starts to bake Grand Prairie, it's important that residents and businesses follow the city's mandatory watering restrictions. Here's a quick review of the watering rules. There is no watering on Wednesday, Saturday, or Sunday. Even number addresses water on Monday and Thursday. Odd number addresses water on Tuesday and Friday. No watering between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. In addition, you should not wash your vehicles at home or clean the driveway or sidewalks with the hose. The restrictions do not apply to hand watering or using soaker hoses. Grand Prairie buys about 95% of its water from the City of Dallas and the Tarrant Regional Water District. The rest comes from city wells. Low supply levels in the Tarrant District triggered the restrictions several weeks ago.
Our wholesale water contracts provide that we institute restrictions when they direct us to do so, and the Tarrant Regional Water District has declared that restrictions must take place among their customers due to the lake levels, the water supply lakes being below the 75% level.
McCullough says code enforcement officers are looking for violations which could lead to a citation and fine. For more watering information, go online at gptx.org/waterwise or call 972-237-8401.
Preserve, defend, protect the Constitution of the United States
and of this state, so help me God.
And of the state, so help me God.
Jeff Wooldridge is officially a member of the Grand Prairie City Council. Wooldridge won a special election runoff in June to fill a vacancy in District 6.
None of this would have been possible without my wife, Stephanie. Said if you haven't met her, you're missing out. She also looks forward to serving Grand Prairie. I love you. Said we are all products of the way we were raised. With that, I'd like to thank my parents, Jim and Kay Wooldridge. I'd also like to express my appreciation for my father, Jim Wooldridge, and my employees who really showed up and stepped it up at the shop in my absence. Also, Team Wooldridge, whether it was with a donation, making a phone call, working the polls, or just calling me for encouragement. You know who you are. Thank you. Last, I would like to thank District 6 for showing up to the polls 2 times. My campaign goals originally were to get District 6 involved. With the help of my opponents, Warren Landrum, Josh Bear, Catherine Monette, we achieved this. My new goal is to keep District 6 involved. I'm extremely honored, proud, and humbled to serve District 6 and Grand Prairie, and I look forward to keeping our town moving forward. Thank you all.
The District 6 seat is up for election again in 2015.
Nestled in and around Mountain Creek Lake in Grand Prairie is one of the area's greatest recreational treasures, Prairie Lakes Golf Course.
People that hadn't played here in years come out and they go, wow, didn't even know the place.
Known for years as Grand Prairie Municipal, Prairie Lakes was totally renovated in recent years and immediately received rave reviews from several golfing publications. And with this year's mild spring and early summer, it may have elevated itself even higher in the rankings of public golf destinations in the Metroplex.
As far as condition, compare condition to price, we're number one. The new people to the course have come and played and said, man, you guys are as good a shape or better shape than any course, just about any course we've played this year.
And the 27-hole layout, which features 3 unique 9-hole courses, is also a big reason that people keep coming back.
We can always work you in because we have that extra 9.
It gives golfers a variety of combinations that 18-hole courses can't, which also speeds up the pace of play. The facility also has a driving range and extra-large practice areas and putting greens. There is also a fully stocked pro shop and a bar and grill that is run by the Edelman family, who have been making award-winning barbecue in Grand Prairie since 1953. And while the grill draws a crowd for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, the golf course offers its own attraction as one of the most scenic in all of North Texas, not only for those who play it, but even those who don't.
People come out and say, they want to know if it's a park. They can just go, and I said, well, if we really, you could get in the way of the golfers. But we've got geese and ducks and bald eagles that nest, close on the lake and just about anything you could think of.
But in the end, Sockwell says it's more than the scenic views that make the Prairie Lakes golf experience so enjoyable.
Not only is it a beautiful golf course, but it's fun to play. You really don't ever get tired of playing it, and it's a challenge too, but it's not such a challenge that it beats you up.
For information about Prairie Lakes, log on to prairielakesgolf.com or call the Pro Shop at 972-263-0661.
But what you can do is you pick a story, and then you can have it read to you, and then you follow along as it reads to you.
Computers and keyboards are replacing hardbound books for a new summer e-reading program in Grand Prairie. The program involves children enrolled for summer camp at the city's 3 recreation centers. As part of the camp, the youngsters head to a computer lab at a nearby school. There, they log into a specially designed interactive course or plug into e-books.
I'll give you this, okay? Go ahead and fill it out, okay, whenever you can.
During the sessions, the campers are quizzed on what they're seeing to gauge their level of reading and comprehension. Officials say the goal is to keep students from falling behind during summer vacation.
Typically over the summer, if a child, a student, does not read, basically their reading level will kind of go down just because the brain isn't challenged, isn't exposed to those reading comprehension strategies that they go throughout the year. So basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to maintain some of that reading so that the gaps will be less wide when they get back to school.
The enthusiasm that the students are having for the program, some days it seems like, I don't want to go in there and do that. But once they get in there, they begin getting involved, and you can see from their attitude that they're enjoying the program too.
Nichols says combining reading lessons and summer camps is another example of the successful partnership between the city and the school district. For more information about the summer e-reading program, contact Grand Prairie Parks, Art and Recreation or the Grand Prairie Independent School District.
That's it for this edition of Grand Prairie Update.
Hope you'll join us next time.